Hey guys, sorry about this thing on my lip. I have this problem where I just like bite my lip till it starts bleeding. And I'm pretty sure it's because my lips get so dried out whenever I use like my lip scrub thing that I have and like lip balm. So I kind of have a little mark on my lip, which is very sad. Um, anyway, I ended up thinking about this the other day because I was thinking about school and thinking about what happens in school and everything else like that, and I remembered a physics conversation that I had. It's nothing to do with physics. It just remained like had my physics teacher in it, and I was in my physics class. And I was saying to him that, oh, I think my family's quite boring, because we were talking about how the fact that he's really tall, and we joke about that he was like a basketball player because he was so tall. And then other people started saying stuff about their family and how they were interesting and stuff, and I was like, my family's not that interesting. Like none of them are very interesting to me. Obviously, like now I kind of think, oh, okay, my family is quite interesting. We're all very, very unique, but very much like each other as well. Like, I am the double of my mum. I've probably said that about 3 times. Eventually, at some point, you might actually see her on this channel and you'll go, they're the same. Me and my mum are, like, so similar. It's freaky. But I just remember thinking that none of my family is interesting, and my physics teacher just went, you're the interesting one. Because I sat there and this was the year that I was leaving school. So I went, I'm leaving a year early. He went, well, it takes guts to do that. You figure skate, like constantly. You're late to my class because you figure skate. Because I used to have him on a Wednesday morning and I used to always be late for that. And he was like, been at the ice rink? And I'm like, yeah. So he was like, you figure skate, you act, you're very creative. You're the interesting one. And I never actually thought about how interesting my life was when I was that age. I was doing loads of shows. I was late into school quite a few times. I had to leave early because I was doing a pantomime at like Christmas time. So I never really realised that I was the interesting one out of all of my family when I was younger, because I never thought my brother was interesting, never thought anything that was happening to my family or stuff that my family done was interesting. So I think that's why I remain so creative for now, is that I constantly want to be the one that people go, oh, well, when I'm older, say I have kids, and then them talking to their kids and being like, oh, your grandmother used to do this, your grandmother used to be this. And I like when I hear, like, my mum constantly comes to me and it's just like, can you do this? Because I don't know how it's supposed to be done. Because my brain works in a very creative way. Like, I'm going up next weekend and my mum's giving me a list of things that I have to do because she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Here, you do it. Because it's all creative things. Anything that's creative, my mum just goes, Charity, take over. I'm not doing it. So I never really thought that at that age, I was the interesting one in my family. I never thought that now I'd kind of realise I am interesting. I'm very out there and creative and everything else like that. So I think that's why I want to still be creative and interesting. And I know that most of you watch these videos and go, yeah, you're boring as hell. Please stop. I'm not, because it's gonna, like, this is one of the most creative things that I've done. I've done like shows and I've made things, like I made a cardboard cutout for my mum's workplace. But this is something creative that I can do now and I don't have to leave my house to go do, because I like indoors. It's warm indoors. I can feel the radiator emitting heat from right in front of me and it feels great. I'm usually always cold. It's not fun. It's not. But yeah, I want you guys to type down below if you're the interesting one in your family, or if there's something interesting, like you have a distant family member that's related to, I don't know, the Queen, or you have like your mother or dad that is, I don't know, a film star. I know that's probably maybe slightly over exaggeration, but I want you to comment down below if someone in your family is interesting, or you're with me and you think your family is so boring that you're the interesting one. Comment it below and I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow and we can talk about everything in the comments below.